Hey, what's going on, guys? And, I'm just kind of just thinking out loud here, and I'm just, thinking about life. And I'm thinking, what is life going to be in 30 years from now? Like, is there going to be flying cars? Is there going to be, like, a whole bunch of, like, shit that, like, we shouldn't even be, like, thinking about now? Like, all of the technology, like, everything's going to be doing things for us? Like, is there going to be a kiosk at every restaurant? Is there only going to be cooks and no cashiers? Is there going to be only kiosks at Walmart? Like, what's going to happen? Like, kiosks are popping up everywhere, man. And what I mean by kiosks, I mean like self checkouts and um, where you order stuff from, and like, like the drink machine you go to, the freestyle drink machine, you click the drink you want on there, and after you click the drink, you can click another drink and put another drink into it. Like, just think about like that, but it being a kiosk and you ordering food on it. McDonald's has one, but I don't think everybody uses it yet. Not everybody does. Nobody's used to this way of life yet, but I'm pretty sure like later on in life, man, like it's gonna be a real thing, and like we should think about like, are is our children going to be using books? Is our children going to learn how to read and write correctly? Or are they going to be learning it through a tablet? And all of their work is going to be done on a tablet or computer at school. And then they write only their name. Like, what if they stop learning, like, how to read and write perfectly? Like, what if, like, our children come into the whole change of the world and they get, like, to me that's the better end of the stick, because guess what, I have chicken scratch writing. Like, I have really really bad writing, and for that to happen, that's amazing. Like, just imagine like people actually having tablets. You could actually work on your schoolwork and not have to use a piece of paper. Like, wouldn't that be a major change for schools? Like, you get your own assigned tablet and you just do your schoolwork on it. You do everything on it. You do your English, your grammar, your math. You can like write out on it. Actually, you still can write out on a tablet. Like, you can just like put the answer for math and it'll actually like put whatever answer that you write on it. Maybe they'll still be able to, write like normal people, but like in that day and age, like that concerns me a little, because um, they're not going to be writing as much. So like everybody's writing is going to be like on an electronic device, and like what if like they don't actually know how to use a pencil, and like they ask them to like write their name, and they're like, yeah, I can't accept this because you didn't even make the E right. You didn't make the N right. You didn't make the Y right. You didn't make the Z right. Like, what are you doing? Like, I thought they taught you how to do this in school, and then like they're gonna just like stare at them and be like, I was taught in school how to do this. I thought I did it correctly, and then they're just gonna look at them and be like, you did it on a tablet, didn't you? You know what I mean? Like, so like just imagine like in a day and age where like 30 years from now kids are like using tablets and then grow up and actually have to put a pencil in their hand and then like don't even know how to like even write something. Like, that would be crushing. That would be very crushing to me. Like, that would be an oh shit moment. It really would be. I think about this stuff all the time, and like I don't really stop to think about like my present future. Like, I think about like what could be in the future a lot, and like I try to think realistically. Like, what if we seriously go into that and people actually start using those for daily tasks? Like, that's gonna be insane. I don't know, man. Like, flying cars, I don't see flying cars becoming a thing. Like, I see people, getting like super nice cars at an affordable price and everything becoming electric instead of gas. But I mean, they only can go so far with electric. They have to make a lot of stuff, you know, at least a hybrid instead of making it just electric. Because if they make it electric and we all run out of electricity, what are we going to do? How are we going to charge the cars for the electricity for it to work? You need an engine to charge it. So if you have an engine to charge it, you won't have to worry about, you know, like running out of, you know, electricity in the battery real fast. You know, I don't know, man. Like, the world's going to change one day, and I'm just having my assumptions about what it's going to be like, and we don't know what it's going to be like yet. For all we know, they'll have phones and tablets where they're for like really cheap, for like $30, that'll go around your wrist. You can just bend around your wrist, and it'll be like a watch, and you can just text everybody on it all day, or you can put it in your pocket or drop it off of a building and go retrieve it, and it won't be broke. I mean, they already make phones like that now, but they're so expensive. Like, imagine how much cheaper all the electronics are going to be when you actually get to that day and age. It's going to be insane. Like, I don't even think computers are going to be a thing anymore. I think handheld devices are so powerful to where they're just going to be the number one thing, and everybody's going to have like a little miniature computer in their pocket, and they're just going to be like, yeah, man, yeah, Eminem's talking about that miniature computer, bruh. Now we got all this miniature computers in our pockets, bruh. And like, they're just going to be going all crazy about it. Like, they're not even going to give a shit about a computer anymore. Everything's just going to